with Master Chef Warren L. Booker Jr.
Let's eat.
Hello, people. This is Warren L. Booker Jr. Thank you so much. We have reached 100 subscribers. Actually, as of today, it's 149. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's keep it going. Good day, people. It's your boy, Master Chef Warren L. Booker Jr. for another episode of the soon-to-be internationally known webcast, The Potluck. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do realize you could be doing anything else on this Thursday evening, but you are right here at the potluck table with your boy. And speaking of that, there have been several birthdays in my family, within my friends. I'm almost afraid to call out any names, so I'm afraid that I may miss some. I know I did that last time. But I just want to say this happy birthday to all of the June birthdays. And I'll make it a little bit more immediate family-ish, if that's a word. A special shout out to my cousin Terrence, aka T Booker, who had a birthday on the 26th of June, as well as Tasha and Tara, the twins, my coworkers and friends. They had a birthday on the 26th. Also, see, Dee Darren Tyndall, he also had a birthday this month. My god sister Tammy, and I said I wasn't gonna call no names, and I have. And if I forgot you, charge it to my 40-year-old, soon to be 41-year-old brain, and not to my heart. And speaking of that, I have a special announcement for you.
What's up, family and friends? It's your boy Warren. Just like that, I'm a year older. Hopefully you can join me next Tuesday. I'll see you there.
People, I'm about to be 41 years old. 41 years old. And I can't say 40 has been some kind of way for me or to me, but I'm looking forward to 41. And as the flyer stated, on next Tuesday, which is my actual birthday, I will be having a celebration. And if you're interested, please inbox me for the location, and I will be more than happy to share the information with you, even though some people have already gotten that. All right, let's delve right in. I don't want to be before you long today. Thanks, everyone, for tuning in. I see we have my best friend here that's on the line with us, and a few other people. If you would just give me some hearts, give me some comments, so I know that you are here with me. What's up, Summer Rain? All right. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to start off with the appetizer as usual, and here goes. Today, almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. Again, today, almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. And that was by my friend Talana Watson. I saw that today, and I thought that was pretty powerful. And just think about it. When you call about your cell phone, when you call about your computer, they're going to say, please unplug it for 10 seconds and then plug it back in. Your router is acting up. The internet is going crazy. It won't work. You unplug it for about 10 seconds and plug it back up, and it resets, it restarts. And sometimes we as humans, we're going so much and doing so much that we just need to reset. You need to take a break and just kind of rest, relax, stop thinking, so you can continue on and be the great person that you were designed to be. So I thought that was a very good, and I decided to share that with you today. And of course, today we're going to have a smorgasbord of topics, meaning that you're going to talk about several things that are kind of in the news right now. And our first topic that we have here, we're going to talk about Emmett Till. Now, in 1955, there was a kidnapping and beating where they brutally beat Emmett Till, where they beat him and shot him and drug him, and he was pretty much beaten beyond recognition. They came to his uncle's house in Mississippi and said, "Who is that boy that whistled at the lady that we now know as Miss Bryant?" And some people have heard of it, some people have not, but it was a brutal murder. And of course, in true Mississippi fashion, or true South fashion, or true racist fashion, there was a warrant out for her arrest. And there's a team that's currently working on trying to gather information about the case so there can be, I guess, someone charged for it. And in the Mississippi courthouse, they found evidence of an unserved warrant charging a white woman for his kidnapping. And that was in 1955. So I think she's now like 80-something years old, and some people are like, oh, she's old now, forgive her. You know, and their parents, his mother is dead, but the family members are still living. They probably have forgiven her. But in our Pledge of Allegiance, we say liberty and justice for all. she played a part in it. And it later came out that she lied about the whole situation. So this kid was killed for nothing. So I feel as if, regardless of age, she should serve time. Now that's just me. Hello, Kimla. How are you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Okay, so that was Emmett Till. So this has been several years later, but should she serve time or should she not? Should they just say, hey, the statute of limitation, which I know here in Arkansas, and I think most places there's not one on murder. So it don't matter if it's 90 years later, that person still was killed and they deserve to pay. And Summer say that justice should be served, and I agree. I agree. So moving on to our next topic. A lot of us pride ourselves on going to a job and not calling in, or I say our parents probably did, or talking about I got 3,656 sick days and 9,000 million vacation days, and now that's probably the what they call those the baby boomers, us millennials, and the ones after that. I don't think that that's our testimony, because I have learned that you let all that accumulate, and then when you get fired or when you quit, especially sick days, most of the times you lose that time. While they'll speak well of you, but will they do well of you? And personally, uh, I've experienced that as well as in my family. A family member who dedicated her life to her job. And when she was out for surgery, they showed her how much they appreciate her. So I don't think that we are cut from that cloth, even though I do my best to go to work. But this is a situation with a man worked at Burger King for 27 years. 27 years. And you know what? This is what they do.
A movie ticket. Thank you very much. And I also got a bag of Reese's. This is very nice. From Starbucks. Thank you guys.
A movie ticket, a bag of Reese's, and a Starbucks cup, probably with probably a $10 gift card. 27 years. 27 years. And not only just going to the job for 27 years and calling in, he never missed a day. He never called in. 27 years. And that's the thanks that he gets. However, there was a ram in the bush. God always puts a ram in the bush. And he raised over 200K in donations. Again, viral Burger King worker snubbed by company after not missing a day of work in 27 years. And now he receives 200K in donations by other people. And you can tell he was proud. He said, this is nice for what they've done to him, because they probably have treated him like trash all this time. So that's rather unfortunate. But thank God that someone stepped up and showed appreciation. So I've learned, people, when you can no longer be good to some companies, then they cut you loose. They do. When you no longer can be any good, regardless of all that you've done, when you reach that point and y'all start going in different directions and we move, they will let you go. So I'm not saying don't be dedicated to your job, because I'm going to be dedicated to all that I do. However, don't let it be the detriment of you. Don't let it allow you to give you a stroke, because guess what? You have that stroke and see how they'll treat you. See, they may send you a bouquet of flowers or send you edible arrangements. After that, you're out of sight and you're out of mind. So just be mindful of that. So thank God for the ram in the bush, where this guy at least got 200K in donations from outside sources, according to the Shade Room. Now, the BET Awards. The BET Awards. I was excited. I watched them on Sunday, but I can't say I ain't know nobody on there. I didn't know any of the songs. Everybody just looked fake and blown up and different. And I'm sorry, here lately, somebody said that 2022 was going to be a year of exposure, and I believe it, because the verses that happened showed that those vocal cords had done some things differently from what they did as they were kids. And on the BET Awards, there were some situations. Now, I do want to talk about Lil' Kim. What is this? What's going on? What's going on? It looks inhumane. Little Kim was beautiful. Lil' Kim was beautiful. But I guess she didn't feel so. And this is what she's doing to her body. Looks like a mannequin. Well, but this is what she looks like. I'll let you come to your own conclusion. And what are your thoughts about that? What are your thoughts about that? And I'm sorry, we have a comment down here. Summer said, I tell people I love my job. However, when I need to be off, I'm out because they will replace you the same way, uh, the same day you leave. And that is so true. That is so true. Actually, some jobs will have you training the person that's going to take the place. Going to take your place, and you didn't even know. So yeah, it can be kind of low down. So I agree. If it's time to go, it's time to go. It's time to go. And if you got something that needs to be done, do it. So, Lil Kim, we're praying for you and your surgeons. Hopefully, you don't do any more surgery. And then there's the beauty queen. Did something similar. It's not proportionate. And she's proud of that. She's proud of that. You could tell by the way she's walking. But it looks like a stick with two apples or something. It's not proportionate. It's not. I don't know. Like we like booty, but natural. It don't have to look like that. Everybody don't have to be voluptuous. I mean, let watch. Yeah. Summer Rain said that she let the devil fool her into changing herself into a monster. I mean, look him. You were pretty. And she's pretty to somebody, and I'm not gonna call her ugly, but it just don't look natural. It don't look humane. She's kind of gone too far, in my opinion. That's my opinion. Um, I mean, yeah, God made you. I'm. There's nothing wrong with enhancements. Don't get me wrong, because people may wear weaves, but that can be taken off. People wear makeup, that can be taken off. People maybe have like they don't like their nose or have implants or something like that. Enhance your body, but in my opinion, if I'm going to enhance my body and go through that pain, I'm going to enhance it into something that looks human. It looks natural. And I've been told that it's addictive, and that could be true. Like a tattoo, I got one tattoo, thought that was my only tattoo, and now I sit here before you with 7 tattoos. I don't know, but to me, that's just too much. Tammy Rose said, "Now, Lil Kim is just some foolishness," and I agree. And I just have a question. They done made Gerald Levert come from the grave and ask a question that I've been asking. Why? Why are you doing this to your body? Just help me out. Just help me out. All right. So going back to the BET Awards, again, it was very interesting. And Taraji P. Henson changed 57 times, and she bought on a singer stated that, everybody have their Luther, the big Luther. You have your Barry White. You have all of these male singing legends. And I've heard Jacquees and people like him, he's made it. Bravo, brother, get paid for do what you do. And then there's someone by the name of Gibeon, and this is what he gave the people.
Remember every time all these things that feel like you. Heartbreaking at first. Do you ever think of me?
I am a musician. I don't sample. It's not Memorex. I go on stage and my microphone is on.
And I've heard some people say, "Oh, that was his mic. It was auto-tune. It was the wrong key." That run, I ain't no singer like that. That run was that was just wrong on every level. I'm not saying that the brother can't sing, but that was just wrong. Just own it. And just bring back the days where people actually sing. A lot of us are over here in these studios, these auto tunes and stuff like that. And they make money. They make millions for it. But there are people. That's what kind of make me mad. There are people that out here that can really sing, who are on that way, like my girl Dee Dee Jones, Butterfly, Tawana Campbell, just to name a few, that could easily get on that BET stage, and Nikki Parrish could shut it down. But you got people on the BET stage like this.
'Cause I remember every time all these things that feel like you. I begin to first. Do you ever think of me?
I am a musician. I don't sample, you know. It's not Memorex. I go on stage and my microphone is on.
All right, so there you have it. Prince, still a little shade from the grave too. We had Gerald Levert on the show today and Prince. Look at God. All right, so Summer Rain, going back to some of the comments, let's back up. And she's talking about the body enhancements. She said, when you go overboard with the enhancements, it turns into a mental issue to me. Self-love is the best love. I can see some enhancements, but the ones I have seen lately have gone wrong. And I definitely agree. Ashley Williams on here says, hey, she's talking about the singing now. Everybody has a bad day. Ashley, I don't think you've ever had a bad day as far as singing. I'll add you to that list of people that I just talked about. Just can Flatfoot sing anything? People, sign these people. Give them their chance. They can sing. They don't even need all that auto-tune. You can save some money. I'm quite sure that costs. English Williams say, oh, no, baby. These new singers can't sing. And I'm sorry, I just have to agree. Summer stated that they cannot sing at all, and it's a shame that it's what music has turned into. And that's true. Ashley stated, can you do it again? What he sound like? I can do it again. I got you. I'm doing it in just a minute. English said he can't sing, period. Summer said that hurts my feelings because I like that song and this is my first time seeing this foolishness. Oh, sorry, at the potluck sometimes that happens. Tammy Rose said, I did not notice that. And English stated, right. I used to love the song until I heard that. I'm sorry, y'all. I ain't trying to take y'all from liking the song. Just don't listen to it live. Don't listen to it live.
'Cause I remember every time all these things that feel like you. I begin to first. Do you ever think of me?
All right, so there you have it. There you have it. I gave it to you one more time. And people, that's just what it sounded like, you know. And yeah, I'm not a singer like that, but that was just wrong. That wasn't a good. Yeah, it was just wrong. Okay, I'm gonna get off my brother, and I'm gonna move on. And I'm just curious, like, when will all this? I don't know. So this past weekend, I got a chance to attend my God family's reunion and stuff, and we had a great time. And I've attended family reunions on the Booker side, on the Bowie side. I think we have some of the best reunions. And I just learned that we've been doing it wrong. Y'all check out this sanctified reunion. don't know your story or the things that they've been through. So I ain't gonna judge. I don't know their story. But yeah, they cut up that family union. Now I want to say something about Aunt Francine that came around that pole. Now either Aunt Francine had a flashback to her old life before she was saved, because she grabbed that pole and went around it. It's either she used to be a stripper, or she's been watching too many episodes of P Valley, and she's showing what she really wants to be inwardly. Yeah, it's one of the two. It's one of the two. She either used to be a stripper, or she been watching P Valley, and she almost allowed the devil to trick her, because she grabbed and went around that pole. But yes, she did praise him, and she had some footwork. Ashley, yes, she did. Yes, she did. And I just thought, yeah, Aunt Francine, she just had me concerned. I thought she could climb up on the pole and flip down like they've been doing on P Valley. All right, so people oftentimes say during the wintertime is cuffing season for plus size guys or whatever. So I ran across a post and I thought that this was very funny. So I'm gonna share this with you and then we can discuss. And I want to be clear with this. A person can be skinny and stuff like that. So I don't want to body shame anyone for being big. But some people think they want somebody. And then they put on that CPAP. And I'm not talking about nobody that has to be on that. And to me, it scares me because it looks like life support. But then secondly, somebody that's snoring like that, you can't sleep at night like that. You can't sleep at night like that. So I would say not only you think you want a big boy, but just anybody. I ain't promoting shacking, but you may want to sleep in the next room or something to see what you hear. If you hear something coming out of that room, because if you marry somebody and they get the snoring, like, how can you sleep? I don't know if you get used to that, but we got used to the trains in Packentown. We could sleep just fine, so maybe you can get used to that. And Ashley Williams said that she still want one. You go get you one, then, girl. Go get you one. Get you one. I ain't mad at you, and you would be happy. I declare and decree he will not need a CPAP machine, and he will not snore like that. All righty, so we're moving on now. There's a topic that everybody's been talking about, and I just wonder why, I couldn't get a piece of the pie. I mean, everybody else talked about it. Why can't I talk about it? It's the McDonald's dad and the McDonald's mom, and I'm just going to talk about that. And I want to hear your opinion about that. Yes, Ashley, I did say it looks like life support to me. It really does. It scares me. Those things scare me. I pray that I don't need one. Someone told me I needed a sleep study, but I'm afraid that they're going to send me home with a life support machine, and I just don't know. Just imagine somebody looking all good and sexy, and then they put out. I don't know. But yeah, oxygen is important. Get your oxygen the best way that you can. All right. All righty. So moving on to the McDonald's mom. First, I want to show the situation. I really want you guys to chime in about this. I want to hear from you.
I don't get my food stamps to the 7th.
Lisa, is that my problem?
But if you're trying to help out, though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
But how are you helping your son when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings?
Lisa, you had
Them are his siblings,
Lisa,
though.
you had to.
He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings, and they're not eating on McDonald's. No, why do I gotta put?
Bring him out to the car. I'll let him
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
Lisa, so you telling me that I gotta bring? So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound dumb.
How is that dumb? You sound dumb. You sound dumb.
Where are they daddies at? Nobody told you to talk to them other. You had them other kids. They were your responsibility. They're not my responsibility.
Okay, but if you're gonna bring one, you need to bring it for all.
Lisa,
How do that shit look that I'm letting one child eat McDonald's and all the rest of the kids can't eat no fucking McDonald's?
So
You know I get food stamps on the 11th.
That ain't 3 kids that ain't mine. 3 kids that ain't mine. What
Yeah.
All righty. Some people said that, and I see Ashley saying that was a skit. She's a TikToker, and all of this was made up. But I do know that there are real life situations that occur like this. I mean, they do occur. And how do you handle that situation? Now, some people say he's wrong. He knew that he had 3 other siblings. He should have bought food for the rest of them. But She did mention that she got food stamps, so that may have been a perk in addition to what that they may have cooked. 'Cause I know with my parents, sometimes my mom cooked, but if I've done something good or I read some books or something like that, and I may wanted what she cooked or didn't want what she cooked and had a happy meal as well. Like, but what happened prior to what's going on? Is there a court order? Or something that states that he's responsible for other kids. Maybe he got into it with the other kids' dad to say, "Don't be doing that for my kids. I take care of my own, bro." He even offered say, well, can he come in the car and eat it? And she said no. And some people say it's Southern hospitality. When you go to somebody's house, somebody brings food, they offer you some. Because I know sometimes I've offered people food and I was hungry as a dog, and you better have some. You want some? They say, yeah. I'm like, dang. So I'm gonna have to eat again. So what are your thoughts about that? What are your thoughts about that? Tane said he could have he picked his son up and took him to McDonald's and spent time with him instead of dropping off food. And that is a point. Now he did offer in that same setting, say, well, can he sit in the car and do it? It's a lot of what ifs. What if he was on his way to work? What if his little son, because these little kids have phones. My 6-year-old niece and nephew have phones, and they will text me. My nephew texts Summer all the time. So he could have texted, hey, I want some McDonald's. So we don't know. It's a lot of what else. Tammy Rose said he should have picked his kid up. So picked him up and just kind of did some father, daddy, son time. And I'll say if time permitted, then yeah, because, it's cool going to the restaurant because it is an awkward situation, where I have food, and my other siblings don't. And I think that this is the youngest sibling or whatever. Even on Christmas, sometimes people that have different dads or whatever, one dad may show out, the other dad does nothing, does nothing for the child or does minimal. So it's a lot of what ifs. Summer Rain stated, when he offered to take him to the car to feed him, that should have been it because the others wouldn't have known. She don't know if he had money or not. If it should be viewed as a courtesy if he purchased the other children, not a demand. And that is true. English stated that he is not wrong at all. As a mother, she should have gotten her kids some dang food. These are not his kids and not in the relationship with her, nor his dad. Hello, Christina. Welcome to the potluck. No, he's not responsible. Ashley Williams stated, I get it from a man's perspective. However, the mom, I have some explaining to do. And I don't know. I just feel in my spirit, all the other 3 kids have different baby daddies too. So in my spirit, in my mind, rather, she has 4 different baby daddies. And sometimes it's hard to rein that all in. You don't know the relationship between those fathers. They could have, and all these are what ifs because we don't know the full stories. It could be that they've gotten into it and the man said, don't be doing them for my kids, bro. I got my kids. The little boy could have just texted, hey, Dad, I want a Happy Meal with a toy in it. And he just think, hey, I'm going to pick this up and, just drop it off. So it's a lot of what ifs. Ashley Williams also stated, everybody want to say he is wrong, but I feel there is responsibility on the mom's part we are not talking about. Ashley, you go for a very valid point. The mom actually did speak on it. She did speak on it. Let's see what she has to say.
I'm the baby mama who was upset at her baby daddy because he only decided to give his child McDonald's and not the rest of my other 3 kids. I have 4 kids. You knew the situation when you dated me. Our child is the youngest child. So keep that in mind before y'all make me the villain. That means all my other kids knew him. He was buying the McDonald's when we were together. My kids have to go through a transition of our breakup as well. Like, yeah, me and you broke up, but my kids got to feel it too. So now my kids have to see only one of their siblings get McDonald's and not the rest of them. And they know it's coming from you because, of course, like me and you used to be together. They used to see you. You used to do it for them. But now you don't want to do that for them anymore. Like, to me, that's petty. That's petty. Like, it's not fair. Like, you're not finna give one child McDonald's and not all the other kids McDonald's. Like, I'm not going. And then on top of that, you mean to tell me you can dib and dab and want to do it sometimes, but yet you can't feed all my other kids McDonald's though? That's what you mean to tell me? Like, I'm not going for that. I'm going to stand on what I said, and I don't care what everybody else have to say about it. Y'all could judge me. Oh, well, I could be the villain, but I said what I said. Like, if you can't bring everybody McDonald's, then can't nobody have McDonald's then. Period.
Okay. What are your thoughts? She said a lot. She said a lot. Tanya stated, so if she had 10 kids and only one by him, so she expects him to buy all of them a meal? No, I don't agree. Tammy Rose stated, they're not together. That's not his responsibility. Ash Williams said, I feel that when you normally have different dads, it's the mom's responsibility to take it, look, to make it look it and feel equal. Sit your kids down and let them know what it is. Although I feel her and it feels morally wrong, but is he really? They stated, she's a silly female, period. And Summer Rain stated, where are the other fathers? That's not his responsibility. Uh, Tammy Rose stated, who the rat? Yeah, she is a little hood. Again, I told you, I believe. Well, that's neither here nor there. I don't want to bash a woman, um, but as she stated, like he's done it before when they were together. Now look at this. Like if I was married, let's say I would always buy my mother and father-in-law at the time a gift, but now I am divorced from their daughter. Now, do I continue to do that? Now, some could, some couldn't. But if I get married again, for example, do you think that that person wants you buying your ex-in-laws a gift? No, so that situation has changed. And then she said he used to do it. Well, that relationship has changed. If you say you're trying to do it, that's up to you. That's your problem. That's why you got, well, yeah, that's up to her if she wants to do it with him. Yeah, he might bring over a little bit of extra McDonald's if he's trying to do it. But then, again, that's up to her. So relationships change. And in that situation, people always bash a man. You don't do this, you don't do that. And this is a male, and it's something simple to most people. But McDonald's is high these days. I mean, but you don't know. We don't know his bank account. We don't know what he had. And I think she's probably just a messy female that just wants something to trip back. Because I have seen situations where a man is darn good to their child, pay child support, and do more. And at the end of the day, because that guy does not want that mom, she still finds something to trip about, cause a scene. And I think that that's what this situation is. And some people even said that she's a TikToker and all of this was made up, and she just wanted to go viral, and that she did. That she did. That's right, Marsha. You did catch the live. You caught it. You caught it. All righty. Tanya said, well. I still don't agree. That's all right, Tanya. That is all right. Summer Rain said that she is just an entire mess. That's it. That's all. Period. And yes, Marsha, you did catch the live. Now, Ashley Williams said that if they married, that's a responsibility he took on, but because the relationship changed now, he has to keep the same energy, but the relationship is there. And yes, it does happen. If they had gotten married and he adopted the kids and that's something totally different right there. They are then his responsibility. Courtesy, like some people said, that could be courteous. Typically, if you're eating in front of someone, you want to offer them something or ask them if they want something. However, again, as Summer stated, when he asked, well, can he just come to the car and eat it? Then she said, no. To me, that kind of changes the situation. All right. Christina stated that while they may have had history, he is only obligated to his child. Anything else is out of the kindness of his heart. She's stupid for letting him, oh, okay, letting him, yeah. Y'all interpret that. All right, Tay said that he needs to get a court order and set boundaries, and that is true. And it could be he just gets the kid and they just go out to eat and whatever. So Summer Rain said that there are some great fathers out there, and this situation doesn't make him a bad man at all. And Tanya stated, I'm sorry, Marceline stated she was way out of line. So don't bash the man for not, for trying to just eat his kid. He probably didn't want the ramen noodles that she was feeding. That could be it. He tired of eating noodles. He tired of eating what she's good. Said, Daddy, can you bring me something to eat? Christina said, I just don't agree with people trying to bash him because at the end of the day, the other 3 children are the responsibility of the other fathers and her. And that is true. And again, she already stated she get food stamps. Where are your food stamps at? She has to make a way. Yeah. So, and that probably that some of that resentment was from because he don't want to be with her anymore, or just that's just a way of keeping the kid from the father, trying to create drama, so on and so forth. So that happens a lot, and this is one situation that went viral. And of course, I am a solution-based person, and compliments of my fraternity brother, Deja Blue, he posted on his page, and he created a solution. Here you go. The new McSibling Deluxe, where you take one burger and you cut it into fours, and there you have it. Everybody gets a chance to eat. And McDonald's also gives you fries. You can just divvy those up, probably 5 a piece. And if you ask for ketchup, they'll give it to you. If you don't, they won't. And just give them some ketchup. So there you have it. There's the solution. We're solution based here at the Potluck Webcast. The new McSibling Deluxe. And Tammy Rose also said that he's tired of eating Lunchables, and that's right. That's right. That is so right. So there you have it. So people, we're winding down here. Ashley Williams said, I get what she's saying, and I empathize, but baby girl mama always said, you make your bed, you lay in it. So yeah, she has to deal with those other baby fathers. There may be some things that he do for his children that the child that's by that man don't get. My family has done some things, but it's like, hey, you come out here, don't say nothing, you get this, and you hide it or slide it to you in your hand or whatever, if you don't want to make others jealous. But it is his responsibility to take care of his child, and in this moment, it seems like that's what he's doing. And my girl Vicky Winans had a little struggle not long ago, and I'm not gonna bash her because Ashley Williams told me we all have a bad day. But y'all, things are getting so bad, and people are singing so bad in society, doing the verses on the BET Awards. And I just a firm believer that as long as we got King Jesus, we don't need nobody else. And that's what these people felt too. Let's take a listen.
Your mother when you're motherless. He'll feed you bread when you're hungry. He'll feed you comfort when you're lonely. Long as I've got King Jesus. Long as I've got King Jesus. I got it. Jesus. I got it. Jesus. I got it. Jesus. I got it. Jesus. He's the lily of the valley and the bright morning star. He's the sweet rose of Sharon and the great I am.
Well, God.
Long as I've got King Jesus. Long as I've got King Jesus. Long as I got nobody else.
Oh. Okay.
Yes, I don't need nobody else. Mother, father, sister, brother, teacher, baby mama, baby daddy, auntie, uncle. Long as I got King Jesus, long as I got King Jesus, long as I got him, don't need nobody else. Now, the way people singing these days, y'all gonna give me a contract. Let me sing on the BET Awards. I know I ain't the greatest singer, but I got a voice and I'm using it. And that was without auto-tune, people. And it sound better than some of this mess that they have been putting out there. And yes, Ashley, they did have some harmony. I couldn't fool with that. But it was good to the people. There was a woman walked across there. She was feeling something. They had arms extended. Yeah, they better sing as long as I got King Jesus and leave Auntie Vicky Winans alone. Leave her alone. She was saying she was hoarse, and yeah, that was a hard song. She hadn't sung in a long time. Yeah, and the black towel. Y'all leave her alone. All righty, people. So that is basically it for the potluck. If you have something else that you would like to add, please let me know. I'm gonna do a recap real quick of our appetizer, and then I'm going to share the dessert with you. It states here from one of my friends on Facebook, Talana, stated that today almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. So people, it is okay. Don't let people make you feel bad for disconnecting. Hashtag disconnect, hashtag rejuvenate, hashtag unplug. Just separate yourself from something, reset, and then come back stronger and better than ever. I know that's going to help somebody because it helped me today. And lastly, our dessert. Here you go. A flower does not think of competing with the flower next to it. It just blooms. So stop looking to your left, Stop looking to your right and seeing what's going on. Stay focused on your process. Stay focused on you blooming, because just like that flower, they don't think about competing with the flower that's next to them. They just bloom, people. It's time for us to bloom. Stop looking to your left and right and just bloom. That is your dessert. That is your dessert. I am Warren L. Booker Jr., your host. When I sit before you next week, your boy will be a whole year older, 41. 41. And again, if you are interested in participating with me, here's a little information. Bam!
What's up, family and friends? It's your boy Warren. Just like that, I'm a year older. Hopefully, you can join me next Tuesday. I'll see you there.
Alrighty. So again, if you are interested in attending the celebration, if you are interested, please text me, inbox me, and I'll give you the detailed information so that you can show up and celebrate 41 years of life. I'm so thankful because many did not make it. As I look back on my class, many did not make it. As I look back at statistics, people who are African American males didn't live past 25 and or they are detained. Not saying that it's right, but I'm not detained and I made it. So I am ever so thankful to God and thankful for everyone who has had some type of impact on my life. People, this is always fun. I love each of you. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the encouragement. Sometimes you get discouraged. Sometimes I don't even know what to talk about or have so much going on in my life. Like I don't want to get over there or on there, but I do. And I definitely appreciate each of you for the support. Ash Williams say that I'm definitely full from the dishes you served today. Thank you, Master Chef Moore. Yeah, I'm full too, Ashley. Yeah, it was a lot to digest, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it. And people, for the record, I am not a real chef. I had someone in my family ask me, like, when you gonna ever cook on your show? You always, I'm not a chef. I'm not. That just goes with the theme of the potluck. You know, I serve up dishes, so on and so forth. And my guest, the sous chef, that's the person who helped out the chef, so on and so forth. All righty. So with that being said, people, be blessed. Thank you. And you know what? Hold up. Let's start early. Who want to be the first person to wish me happy birthday? Who want to be the first person to wish me happy birthday in advance? You know, it's not Tuesday. Tammy Rose said we don't need no tweets. All right. What's up, Moya L. Jackson? Thank you so much for tuning in. We're about to shut this thing down, but of course, you can go back, rewatch. You can like, tag, and share. Nobody want to tell me happy birthday in advance. Y'all wrong for that. However, I still love you the same. Oh, hold up, Christina. All right. Christina said happy birthday. Moya said happy birthday. Summer said happy birthday. My auntie Angela said happy birthday. Ashley said happy birthday. Hey, y'all about to be 41. What's up, Talana? Let me give you a shout out. Your quote or your post today helped me out, and I shared it today as my appetizer. And again, she's on the line. Talana Lady T. Watson stated, today, almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. Unplug, reset. Again, thank you so much. Thank you, English, for the happy birthday. Thank you, Talana, for the happy birthday. Y'all, you know what? I'm about to start kicking it as soon as we get off here. I'm going to start celebrating now. People, it is the 4th of July weekend. Be careful, be safe, have fun, enjoy family, live in the moment. Live in the moment. Thank you, Miss Hunter. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miss Hunter. Thank you. That's one of my good friends, Cheryl's mom. Thank you so much. So again, people, thank you so much for tuning in. If you are just now tuning in, there's Talana. Y'all do need to play cards again. As you think about it, I never play cards. I just watch. I like the environment, but I can't play unless you're playing Uno. But I agree. Get with your boy and see what we can arrange. We're out for the summer. So with that being said, people, enjoy yourself. Enjoy your summer. Be blessed. I'll see some people this weekend. See some people Tuesday. Again, if you're interested in the celebration, just shoot me an inbox and I will send you the information. Until next week, people, be blessed. Be safe. I love each of you. Thank you for the support and have a great night.